My African threading takes about 4 to 5 hours to install, and that's because of the detangling. But okay, let's just start from the beginning. All things African threading. Sanibonani ninjani. It's Zinhle Africa, and over here it's all things natural hair care, all things Africa. So like and subscribe, and I know you will really get the vibes too. I really want to see you next time. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into the video. So the agenda of the video is that I'm going to be showing you how I do my African threading. Practice makes perfect, I'll tell you that. And then secondly, I will be showing you 3 ways to end, on like how to end your African threading, because that was my biggest challenge. How do you finish them up? How do you do it? How? Alright, so to start off the video, I am going to be showing you the benefits. Firstly, boom, boom, boom. Now that I've shown you the benefits, I'm going to be getting into how I do my African threading. And one thing I can tell you right now for free is that practice makes perfect. Right now mine are like tightly done, but obviously you can like separate them to make it a bit faster. It's up to you and what you're aiming for. Those that have given it a chance know that it truly is a must-have. The style is amazing, and personally for me, it has decreased the times that I blow dry my hair. In a year, I blow dry my hair maybe once, twice, 3 times max, because I get such a good stretch from the African threading. When I go straight from wash day and I want to just stretch my hair, I know African threading has got my back. I'm sorted. It's just a gentle way to stretch your hair, quite effective, comes really close to the blow drying, but that's also another video for another day. Alright, so let's get into it. So I just finished off my wash day, and excuse the hair looking all dark and whatever, but it was because I just colored my hair that day, and I just took my scrunchie and tied back. And then so here I'm just separating those 2 sections, just figuring out how I'm gonna section my hair. Over here I am mixing my water and my detangler from Aunt Jackie. I will link it in the description box. I feel like it makes it last longer when I put it in water, especially when I know I'm about to use all of that water. You know, I don't think the shelf life is really that good, but anyways. So I shake that, and I shake it as much as I can, and it's water that actually detangles, so I love that for me. And then my Cantu leave-in conditioner repair cream is what I put on next after I've sprayed my hair. It just does what it's supposed to do. And then I seal it with my castor oil. So this is the normal wool that's usually used for jerseys and everything, and then there's the Brazilian wool, which I absolutely love, because it has more of a hair extension type feeling. It feels closer to my hair, and it doesn't suck out moisture. And I love that it has strands, so I take 2 of those strands, and that's what I use to wrap around my hair. So I use 2 strands at a time. And so for the rest of the video, I'm not going to be talking a lot, but this is just me going through the product and threading my hair. And what I love to do is to continuously detangle. After spraying my water, I detangle. After applying my repair cream, I detangle, and after I apply my castor oil, I detangle, sometimes even using a comb towards the ends, detangling as much as I can, and then only after that I go in with the thread. Depending on the day and what I'm stretching my hair for, I don't really care about having neat parting. The next day I was gonna have a shoot anyways, so I didn't really care about that. So I would just freestyle the partings as long as they were as big as I wanted them to be. Things to keep in mind as you're doing your African threading: make sure that it's thoroughly detangled, or as detangled as you can get it. Secondly, make sure it's moisturized, it's in good condition, it's clean, it's in a healthy state, because that will be maintained whilst it's in the African threading. Thirdly, make sure that if you really want that stretch, you make sure that it's dry by the time you take it out. So 2 days is really a good place to start. More than that, that's up to you. Personally, I don't like tension. I still want my hairline. I still want all of my hair on my head to be there when I take this out. So I don't like to put a lot of tension as I install my African threading. But if you do want a more thorough, stretch, or you want as much stretch as you can get, then get closer to the roots, but please be careful and be conscious of that tension that you're putting on the hair. So this is the first method that I use to end my African threading. I just twist the ends, so I will add as much of the Brazilian wool that I need to add, and I will just twist them, and it's so much more easier to unravel. So this is my favorite way to end my African threading. The second way is to keep on wrapping, and keep on wrapping until I get to the ends, and I kind of create a loop and then tie it at the ends. I mean, it works as well. It definitely works as well. Try all of the ways and see what works for you. I find that this method works as well because at the end of the day you can see where the hair is ending, and you don't make that mistake of cutting the hair by mistake because you can't see where it's ending and how you ended the thread. So it's easier to
I
see
advise
what
that
is going
even when
on at
you
the
are
end.
unraveling your threading, make sure that just try and not use a scissor. Just please try. A lot of mistakes happen, so maybe try a method that will help you not use the scissor. So this is the very last method of how to end your African threading. This works as well. So what happens is you thread and you thread and you thread while you wrap, and you wrap and you wrap until you get to the very ends. You always add as much Brazilian wool as you can towards the end. Make sure that your hair is not exposed, and then you tie a very small knot at the end. So by that place where the knot is, that's where you can cut, because you're very, very sure that your hair surpasses that point. So after 5 hours Intombi igqibile, I am totally done. I'm ready for my shoot, which was postponed anyway, so it took about 2 days to dry, which is usually a good place to start. Bye.